We're live.
We're live.
No viewers.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Turquoise Skies. Check out number 1. Beautiful water web turquoise. Kingman water web. This is a very well-known artist. Sunshine Reeves from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Sunshine is Navajo, or in the Navaho tongue, Dene. Amazing turquoise stone. This is available on Turquoise Skies. We'll put a link in the comments. It is available on our live show page. Amazing turquoise stone. Let me get a measurement on that stone. So we're waiting for everyone to get here. That's 1.5 by 1 inch cab. And then that's centered between, we call these flanks when they're on the sides of the stone. Got these sterling silver flanks with stars. This is all hand stamped. So Sunshine Reeves basically has these stamps. They're made out of metal with a hammer and etches in all of these designs and then uses a hand saw to cut out those flanks. Stamp work goes all the way around the cuff. Wow, look at that. That's wow. Wow. $2,500 before the sale. We are taking 20% off today. You can find this on our website. The link is in the description. I'm sorry, the link is in the description and to our page, but the link to this item specifically is in the comments. This is a 5.5 inch cuff with a 1 inch gap, so that's 6.5. That'll actually fit me. Check that out. Boom.
What a powerful piece,
What a powerful piece. Here we go. We'll get this on camera 3. There we go. Wow, amazing turquoise cuff. Hello everyone, welcome to Turquoise Skies. I'm Shep, Matthew James Shepherdson here with Turquoise Skies. And this is our jewelry sale. We've got 10, 11 items to show you today. You just saw number 1. To purchase these items, you can follow the link in the description to our live sale page. We will also be posting the link in the comments. If you're interested in anything, you're welcome to purchase. Those items on our website, you can add them to your cart and check out that way. If you have any questions, if you're watching us live, please don't hesitate to ask. Who do we have out there today?
Got
about 27 people in so far. Item number 2, we're going to get into this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strand turquoise necklace. This is item number 2. Camera 2. There we go. Check this out. Nice nuggety turquoise. We got this piece from a collector. His name is Charles Kruger. He and his wife have been here in the area for a long time, and he had a big collection of Native American jewelry from the Navajo, Hopi, Zuni, and Santo Domingo pueblos. Navajo Nation is not a pueblo, but Zuni, Hopi, and Santo Domingo are all pueblos. This is what we call a segmented shell heishi turquoise necklace, because between the turquoise stones, yeah, let's hit 100 viewers.
I have a challenge for everybody right now. I want 100 views on a show, and I have a surprise. I'm not even going to tell anybody, because I do not like spoiling surprises.
Turquoise stones, these are turquoise nuggets, natural nuggets. Each of them have been drilled to make a bead out of them. And then between each of the beads, or segmenting the beads, we like to say you've got shell heishi. Heishi is a type of bead. It's a little tiny disc made from shell, in this case. And that's 5 strand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is also what we consider graduated, because we have the larger stones there at the end, and then they get smaller as you go up, and then that just becomes shell heishi, finished with sterling silver cones and a hook clasp.
Those cones are nice, yeah.
Get a measurement on this piece. We're looking at 11 inches there, so it's 22 inches from end to end. I'll just put this on real fast. I'm just going to wear all the jewelry that we show. There we go. If you're interested in this piece, we will put the link there in the comments. It is $480 on sale. Hi, Kathy. Welcome back. So we're on item number 2 already. 5-strand turquoise shell heishi necklace. There we go. Hi, Tammy. Number 3, we've got a set of 3 Hopi overlay bracelets.
Oh, they're overlay.
Yep.
Pretty.
I think we got these back in 2018. Fred Ortiz. It's Navajo.
Ooh, did I put that in the description?
It's,
Alright.
no, he's Hopi. I'm sorry, he's Hopi.
Okay, cool.
Did I say Navajo? He's Hopi. Silversmith.
First I didn't see his hallmark, but then I did, and I'm like, ooh, that is really fun.
Yeah. So we've got 3 of these. These are all listed on our website. You can find the link in the description or in the comments. Just shine that up. I get my fingerprints all over them. Getting so excited and touching them all over. Hi, Jill. These are all $400 after the sale. They were $500 before the sale. And we've got 3 of them here. This first one has, sometimes they call it the Kiva step pattern. See, it looks kind of like a pyramidal. The arrow pointing up. And that step, called the Kiva step. That just seems to be a common name for it around here. And this is all silver overlay. And if you don't know what that means, there are 2, you might be able to see it on the side of the piece sometimes. If you look really close, I don't know, he might have covered it really good. But you see, there we go, I can see a little bit of a line there. Can you see that line?
Oh yeah, look at that.
That line is the plate on top of the other plate. So you have 1 silver plate, and then you cut out designs on the second plate and overlay it. Excuse me. Allergies.
Oh, they're bad this year, Shep.
They're really bad. I'm fighting it.
All those trees. They're happy. They're happy little trees. Look how clean this piece is. That's one thing that keeps me enamored with it is, and you keep polishing it, but it's.
This is a polishing cloth called a Sunsheen cloth. You can find them on realgrand.com. I love these cloths because they'll just shine it right back up. It's got a compound on it called ZAM, which is a polishing compound that we normally use as jewelers on our polishing wheels. And it gets a little dark, but that's okay. That's just the ZAM. The darker it is, actually, the better it is for a little while until you use it all up. So I like it when it's a little dark, when it's brand new. It doesn't have that darkness to it, but it helps shine up your jewelry. So we've got 3 of these. These are actually all from Hopi Pueblo. 3 sizes here. This one, are they all different sizes? It looks like it, doesn't it? These 2 are about the same. This one's a little larger. So this one is between 6 3/4 to about a 7. That's this one.
A little zoomed in.
A little zoomed in. Can you zoom out a little bit then?
Thank you.
How's that?
Great.
This is a little too big for me. My wrist is naturally a 6.5. If I were to wrap a measuring tape around my wrist, we get a 6.5. Great stacker bracelet.
Oh yeah, put one together. I actually didn't even try that.
Let's say this. This is actually my size then. 6.5 on the other 2. We can look a little more into the stacking them up. I like this design. This is a play on the wave. It almost looks more like a sound wave like you'd see on a modern, what do they call those graphs, Walker? Or what are you measuring sound on?
Seismograph? I don't know.
Seismograph?
Spectrum?
Spectrometer.
Hopi's known for their wave pattern. It looks like it's modified to be like a double-sided wave, sine wave. And then this one here, I can see a face there in the center now that it's all shiny. Let me take it off.
It's hard with the light because these are so high polished.
Shouldn't have polished them. Huh.
Oh no!
So, I see a face there right in the center.
Oh yeah, now I can see it.
It looks like an owl, kind of, the two eyes, and then the center beak here. And then there's some geometric patterns there on the sides that match. Yeah, these are all $500. Handmade Hopi overlay sterling silver bracelets, cuff bracelets.
That 20% off knocks
20
off 100.
20% off takes $100 off. That'll be $400.
Don't you love
Link.
when it's a nice even number like that?
Links are in the comment below. Oh, someone wanted to see their hallmark, right? Talk about that.
Oh yeah.
There we go. I think he's
Oh, you got it. Almost.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is, and he's got his name there too, right next to it.
It's out of focus.
I'm trying
I know.
FR or T's. It looks. I always think he's Badger because the Badger claws are a little bit longer. I'm pretty sure he's Bear Clan.
We see a lot of bear paws, but that one is pretty unique.
Number 4, got some Navajo beadwork by Jay Cleveland. Zoom out on that. Nice. This was $120. We're taking $24 off. It'll be on sale for $96. This is hand woven, would you say?
Well,
Hand strung?
Hand beaded.
Hand beaded?
loomed.
Loomed, there we go. Hand loomed. Beadwork. Navajo design. This is actual real buckskin leather on the back.
Oh, it's so soft.
Yeah, soft buckskin. And that is Navajo beadwork. A little big for me. I would say that's a size 7. It's a large, extra large size. We're looking at 5.5 with a 1.5 inch gap. That's size 7. We can squeeze that down a little bit. They usually use copper underneath to give it. There we go. I just squeezed it down. I've got a 6.5 inch wrist, and that's great.
Love those colors.
That's item number 4 for $96. Also, after the show, we're going to be posting links to these in our inner circle. So if you haven't joined our inner circle yet, it's our private Facebook group. We'll post the link in the description for that. Number 5, we've got a Navajo bow guard called a keto. There we go. You see that?
Oh, that's so beautiful. This is definitely going to be the deal of the day, in my opinion.
Yeah, nice, large. Look how thick that silver is. It's hand stamp work, silver, sterling silver. We've got some Sleeping Beauty turquoise there in the center, and some Mediterranean coral. Yeah, great piece. You know what a bow guard is, right? When you wear this on your wrist, it protects your wrist from the bowstring. So when you draw the bow and shoot it, the bow will, instead of biting your wrist, it'll. If you're shooting the bow straight on, like right, you shouldn't be hitting yourself in the wrist. But if you're moving around a lot, or if you're learning, sometimes if you're just trying to do it too fast, you'll bite your wrist, and this is a guard to help you from that. We've got leather holes here. We can adjust its size though and cut new holes for you if you let us know your size. For me right now, this is set up as a 6.5, and I can string that through and tie these down, and that'll work for a 6.5 inch wrist.
Ooh. If you do claim this, or if you do purchase this though, and you need those additional holes punched, hit us up at hello@tskies.com with your size, and I'll get you new holes punched to make sure it fits. That is so beautiful.
It was $500. This is also on sale for $400. This is item number 5. The Navajo Keto, Ketoh is basically how we spell it in English. I've seen it spelled a couple different ways, but that tends to be what we go with. It's a Navajo bow guard. You don't have to wear it as a bow guard. You can wear it just for fashion, just for fun. And it's a little bit of a story when someone asks you about it, too.
Ooh, random question. In Japan, do they have bow guards like this?
They don't have sterling silver and stuff, but yeah, Kyudo, they have a bow guard.
Cool. Okay, sorry, I just thought of that when I thought of like all the archery practices.
I don't know if a lot of people use it. We should look up Kyudo's like traditional outfit. I don't remember putting one on when I did Kyudo a little bit. I didn't practice it very long, but I went to a dojo and checked them out and stuff. And they were all dressed in their formal yukata and
That'd be so cool to
wagi, and
see. Speaking of cool to see,
their wagi helps the jacket that they have kind of goes over the wrist a little bit. But then, yeah, that's a good question. What is this? White buffalo pendant?
yes sir.
Is this Eddie Secatero?
Yes sir it is.
We've got his hallmark there on the back. ES, Eddie Secatero, Navajo, silversmith. He and his boys are doing a great job keeping the tradition alive. They're doing traditional handmade Navajo jewelry. The price on this piece was $275. That's a good deal. Before the sale, after the sale, it's going to be $220, taking $55 off. That is a pendant in a Rolo chain. It's more of a bar pendant because you've got it barring between the two chains there. Let me just put this on and see what it looks like. That's a good deal. There we go. I've got a man's neck. I think it would sit down a little lower on. Let me just get a measurement on this. We lay it out flat. Sorry, I'm not on camera. Let me just measure from end to end with the bar. We're looking at 18 and a half inches.
18 and a half.
Yep. That doesn't include that little bit of a dangle that it dangles down. That's item number 6.
I like the weight that it gives it though to kind of pull the necklace down in the middle.
Yeah.
I wear a lot of pendants, but this kind would definitely, I wouldn't have any trouble having it migrate around my neck.
Number 7. Got another bracelet. He's a sandcaster. His name is Emerson Quetzal. Hallmark is a K. It's a K sterling with sterling in the center of the K. Emerson is from the Gallup area, and he uses thick silver because he hand pours his stuff in sand, and he's got to have the silver nice and thick so the whole thing fills.
So when you do a sand cast, it's one shot, right?
Yeah, basically. You got one shot, open it up, make sure you got it. If you didn't, got to start over. So he does this carving.
In the sand.
No, he's got a little horse carving that he puts there in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of a combo between that and like a lost.
There's not anything that's so like basically he takes his shapes and he puts it in the sand and he makes the shape. So he's got a little horse. He makes an imprint in the sand and then he pulls it out carefully and it still looks like a horse. And then he
Works your way around that.
Yeah, works around that, and then puts another layer on top, and then turns it sideways. And this sand is kind of moist, so it doesn't fall apart until you pour the silver in it, and the silver flows around everything that he impressed in there. I think he's got one for the feather too. He's got like a custom feather thing that he.
That is so cool.
Anyway, that was $350 before the sale. we're gonna take $70 off. So that'd be $280.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Use Navajo as well. That looks like it's 5 3/4.
Got a pretty decent gap on that though, so probably squeeze it down a little bit.
6 3/4. Sorry, I'm 6.5. You could squeeze it down a little bit. It's pretty thick though. If you want it squeezed down, just let us know. This will be on sale on our website. The link is in the comments below. There you go. That's item number 7. Emerson Quetzal. R.H. Begay. R.H. Begay is a well-known overlay artist and stamper. This is a bangle. We get people asking for bangles every now and then.
This is the only one I've seen in the shop.
Bangle, it's all the way around. It's not a cuff. It's not the letter C. It's an O. Bangle bracelet. This is hand stamped to fit it over your wrist there. It does not come off unless you get it up over your hand. You don't see many of these. The big reason why you don't see a lot of these is they don't have silver that's long enough. The silver manufacturers, they cut plates in 6-inch cuts, and you need more than 6 inches around. So to make one of these, you need to buy a 7-inch strip, or 7 or 8, or however long this is. How long is this?
This one is about an 8-inch circumference.
8 inch. So you need to buy at least 8 inches of material by 6. So you need to buy a 8 by 6 plate, which is expensive. And when you're only making a couple of these at a time and turning them as a jeweler, as an artist, that's a really expensive investment. How do you measure the size? So you want to ball your hand up like this, like a crane, and you want to measure the widest part around. So in this case for me, we're probably looking at close to an 8. Yep, I'm about 8.5 at my widest. So this is probably 8 to 8.5. And once you get it around your hand, you can kind of squish your hand a little bit. We're looking at, this is 8.5. Can you see that?
Nice.
So that's perfectly my size. I could probably squeeze my hand a little bit more because as I'm putting it up over my knuckles, over my hand will squish, and you can kind of work it and get it up and over. And once you have it over, it's not going to come off unless you come back over. So there you go. There is only one of these though, if that's what you're asking. Cosmic Unicorn 2 from YouTube is this is available on our website. We put a link in the comments right there for you. You can order this one. It is one of a kind. We work with artists, jewelry artists. They make one, and that's it. So there is only one. We don't mass produce these. This is a hand stamped pattern by R.H. Begay. R.H. Roland is his name. There's his hallmark, if you can see it on the back side there on the bottom.
I was pretty surprised that this one was one of his, because first of all I was surprised to find a bangle, but then to find it was by him was like a double treat.
Price on this was $600. Before the sale, we're taking 20% off, which is $120 off. Be on sale for $480. You don't see a lot of these.
Thanks for explaining why, because I would never have assumed that was the reason.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting, huh? Excuse me.
Yes.
Oh, this piece.
Oh my
This stone. Ah, get excited. Look
Yes, nerd out about this one because
this
I have a
one,
lot of questions.
if Shelly can tell me what stone this is. You ready, Shelly? Can you tell me what that is?
This is hard mode for Shelly. Any of you other rock hounds have any guesses? Throw those in the comments. We want to know what stones you think this is.
This is Jeanette.
Yep.
Look, it's got her new hallmark and everything
Ooh,
too.
Jeanette Nelson with her butterfly.
Did she got it? Did she get it?
Oh.
No, it's a hard. This is a hand stamp design. Rick Monty and Jeanette Nelson, a husband and wife team. Beautiful work, just so precise. And there's a stone offset off the side there. Does anybody have a guess on that stone?
Shelly said Amazonite.
Amazonite is not Amazonite.
Jeff, I feel like this one is too hard.
Yeah,
I feel
this
like we're
is-
cheating.
So okay, so
A mole?
you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I was told that this was opalized wood or opalized petrified wood.
So he's doing the best he can with the camera, but when you look at it with the naked eye, you'll see, and you can kind of see a little bit there, that there's the, I guess the wood texture that will give it away is that. Oh, nice shot, Chef. That's beautiful.
Yeah, you can kind of see that petrified wood look, and it became opalized and retained that petrified wood pattern.
I still think it's out of focus. Sorry.
You think it's out of focus?
Yeah.
Just
Photographers, you know.
There it is. Right there.
Wow. Good eye walker. Isn't that awesome? And there's Jeanette Nelson's hallmark.
It's a butterfly?
Yeah, she does butterfly. There's a few Nelsons around the area. I'm sure you guys have all seen. Jasper Nelson, John Nelson, so James Nelson. There's Jared Nelson. There's a
Jimmy?
If there is, we haven't met him yet.
James goes by Jenny, or James goes by Jimmy. Anyway, there you go. What's 600? I think that's a great deal. Plus, it's a rare stone. 20% off will be $480. The link is in the description below. Navajo couple, Jeanette and Rick.
I run into them all the time. I run into them all over town.
Stay on the stone right there, yeah. Keep doing that.
Stay on the stone
Right there,
I could look at this all day, but we can't.
yeah. Nice.
Ready to move on?
Yeah, what size is it?
Oh, good question. It's my size. 6.5. We can open it a little bit.
So if you guys don't see it in the inner circle, since it fits shut so well, you'll know what happened.
Beautiful coloring. So beautiful. Thanks, Misty. Yeah, I think that's my favorite for the day. That stone got me.
It's hard. There's some good contenders in this.
Ida Chester or Irene. I think it's Ida Chester. Number 10 is a tapered Navajo turquoise row bracelet. We call it a row bracelet because all the turquoises line up in a row. Perfectly segmented by these. The bead shot there helps the jeweler space the pieces. Just turquoise. I believe it's Kingman turquoise. And then the tapered design, smaller there at the ends and wider in the center. See the IC there? Cool. What is the size? Thanks for asking. It's too small for me.
I have to
Get a
change
measurement
that.
on that.
I think I will need to change that.
Size is 4 3/4.
4 3/4?
4 3/4.
I thought it's 5.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
4 3/4.
Oh, plus the gap. Okay. I'm sorry.
4 3/4 plus the 1-inch gap is 5 3/4. It's a small bracelet. If you're to measure your wrist, yes, it would be 5 3/4. You can close and open the gap a little bit, so anywhere between 5.5 to size 6 seems to would probably work out for you. Navajo made bracelet. Good price on this was $375, on sale for $300. Sterling silver and good quality turquoise. Link is in the description. That's item number 10. Bracelet week.
The Bonanza. That one's cool because I usually see, like I've seen like up to 5 rows in a little bracelet, but that one's up to 9. That's really cool.
Yeah, Misty, I was told it's opalized wood. It was petrified wood that was opalized. So you have to have a pretty unique situation there where you get petrified wood and the conditions for opal. It could also be coal that was opalized because, you know, coal is wood and
How do you opalize something?
just certain a very
Maybe
particular pressure and heat and specific amount of water that it gets. And I think it has to be organic,
Yeah.
like carbon,
Uh-huh.
which would, you know. That's a good question though, Walker. We should get into that. I want to watch a video on it. How is opal formed? I'm sure someone can guess the artist on this piece. Anybody know whose that is? Just the singing.
I love how he
Singing
does
maiden.
their faces and their cute little eyelashes.
Yeah, the eyelashes. Yeah, that stamp that does eyelashes. That's great. This is actually it's 3-dimensional. If you can see that. So
How
it's
does he do
hollow
that?
form like that.
Is it stamped from the back? Is it like a...
No, he stamps it first and then he makes it round. Yeah, he does all the chicken feet stamp up there with the headband. That's cool. And the earrings. Headdress. Ronald Tom.
Santana.
Hi, Santana. Ronald Tom piece. I love his finishing too. He's got that matte finish with that beautiful stone there in the center, surrounded by silver rope wire.
Is her head hollow? Because I'm always looking at the mouth.
Yeah, I mean, there's like, you can see how it's slightly raised right there. He overlays that
Oh, I see.
and just solders that in place.
Well, then,
3D.
how does he... Is there like a hole in the back so the air can escape?
Nope. No, he the backside's a back plate, and then he just has a half bowl.
Yeah.
It starts as a disc, like a round piece,
Yeah.
and he does all the stamping, and then he domes it, so it's, and then he solders it on top.
But don't you, when you do that, you have to have some hole to let the air escape?
That's the mouth.
It's the mouth. Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool.
I'm sure there's other steps that he wouldn't share with us because you don't get something this intricate and clean without some mad skills and technique.
Yeah, he's got some mad skills and technique for sure. This was $750 before the sale. We'll be taking $150 off on our website. It'll be on sale for $600. Nice, thick. It might be a little small for me. You just open it a little bit. There we go. Squeeze it back down. There, got it to be my size. Anywhere from 6 1/4 to 6 3/4. I think this would fit nicely. Nice clean stamp work all around the sides. And I guess I can let me get a shot of it wearing. That's cool. There you go.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Anytime.
there you go. Would you wear it like this or would you wear it the other way around?
I would wear it like that. But
Yeah, I feel like if
now
you wear
that
it,
you ask, I'm not sure.
if you wear it like this, I feel like it's kind of getting in the way of your wrist, unless you're like this. Look at my bracelet.
But then again, she's facing you, so if you just have your arm resting.
Yeah, if you're like scratching your chin or something and you have her there, cocktail, you know, you got your pinky out and then you have her.
Hey, what's
there,
that
I said,
bracelet? Oh, this
Oh,
little
this
thing?
little thing? This.
And then you also need a little cocktail for her to drink.
Yeah, right.
Aw. We've been pretty good at monitoring camera 3, Misty.
There we go. That's item number 10. Ronald
More
Tom.
close up.
That was a lot.
More close up. Okay. Yeah, I might do his hallmark too, so everyone can see. Ronald R. Tom. Here we go. That's number 10. Last piece. Did I miss something?
No?
Oh, that was number 11.
Yeah, that was number 11.
Okay, that makes sense. Number 12. Last piece of the night. Mystery box. I don't know what it is. I didn't see it. I feel like I was looking here and go like, oh, I don't know if we should have done that. Because we take 50% off this piece. Oh.
Rock on. Let's do it.
There's 2 of them.
What?
Chris Charlie, I believe.
CC is what I found around.
All right, CC is Chris Charlie.
So just FYI, the 50% off lasts for the next 24 hours. After that, it goes to the regular 20% discount.
That's right. This will not last all week. We can post these on the website. This is a feathered chain bracelet. I love this bracelet design. Sterling silver. We've got 2 of these. They will be 50% off for the next 24 hours, so you'll need to follow that link if you'd like to purchase this piece. How do you get this piece off? Oh, is this a clasp?
It should be a hook.
It's a hook clasp. Okay, you see that hook right there? Just take that off.
So I can even manage to wear one of these. You guys know that my wrist is a 5 even.
Wow. So you have a couple different loops. You can, just to be slightly adjustable, you can hook that hook around whatever loop you like. And then you've got that Chris Charlie Navajo sterling silver feather chain bracelet. We've got 2 of those. It was $375 before the sale. 50% off. We're selling these for $187.50 on our website for the next 24 hours. So tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or Monday or tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow the
Price goes to 20%.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Automatically?
What?
You have to do that. Does it automatically? Nice.
We have his hallmark here. There it is in the center. He does this crisscross.
Crisscross, crisscross.
Yeah, CC. See a little crisscross?
What a great name.
Chris Charlie.
I love looking at each individual feather too, just because they're not identical. Some of them are stamped a little bit differently than the others. They were loved. They were made.
You can see.
There you go.
And it'll even fit a little shrimpy like me.
Good deal. So if you have any questions on any of these pieces, please let me know now. I'd be happy to show them off one more time. If not, then you can also find the pieces on our inner circle. The link is right there in the description. Walker just posted the link there. You can ask us questions there. We'll be posting a screenshot of all of these and links to where you can purchase. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any other questions or concerns or want to know some more information about the pieces, about the artists, about where it came from, and we'd be happy to answer all that. Everything that we have in our shop is made here in-house, and then some of these one-of-a-kind pieces we source from local artisans in the Southwest, mostly New Mexico and Arizona, mostly from Navajo, Hopi, Zuni, and Santo Domingo Pueblos. Navajo Nation, which is not a Pueblo. The Dene people are not Puebloan people, or any of the tribes here in the Southwest. We have also non-native jewelers that work here and work locally, and we try to share their pieces as well. We just have a large network of Native American artists. So if you're interested in more, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can contact us hello@tskies.com. You can reach us on our Inner Circle page, or you can find us on our contact form on our website at tskies.com. I'm Matthew James, and I think that's everything. Everyone calls me Shep. My last name is Shepherdson, so you might see that pop up every now and then. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Thanks for joining, everyone. Have a great night. Bye.